Apparently, they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress.
Chat, why are we talking on Xbox messages? You know what I'm saying? All right, chat, we got the CoryxKenshin allegations. If y'all didn't know about CoryxKenshin last night was trying to get canceled. Well, people were trying to cancel him, but apparently it was false allegations, or they were real, but it was old news, but this happened and that was old, and she was trying to get attention, and we don't know. Or we do know. We do know that he's chilling. All right, so anyways, this is Jamari. He's gonna, I guess, summarize everything and see what we got going on, what we can commentate over, okay?
So last night, my entire timeline was jumping talking about a YouTuber named CoryxKenshin. Truthfully, I don't really know much about the guy, but he is factually one of the biggest creators on YouTube.
Yeah.
It appears to me that he mainly makes gaming playthrough style videos,
correct,
and people really seem to universally love him. The last time I can remember him really making headlines was when he was saying...
What do y'all love about Cory? Because for me, it was just like somebody who I can just genuinely sit down and watch. Relatably funny, yes. I would say humble as well, but he's someone who I can genuinely sit down and watch from start to finish. Not only that, but I also looked up to him as a creator. So back then, right, I used to do, you know, gameplay channels and gameplay videos, and I would edit as well. What he was doing, I was like, bro, I can kind of do that, and like that inspired me in a sense. And I don't know, bro, I just thought like he was just very genuine and yeah, authentic.
YouTube is racist or showed favoritism or something like that. Well, last night, Cory found himself on the end of some allegations from an ex-girlfriend, and now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him.
And if you're a CoryxKenshin fan and the first thing that comes out your mouth is a defense, you can F off. I'm seeing too many excuses. I don't give an F if you watched him since the beginning of time. Hold him accountable or be quiet. No. And this is not just a Cory thing. It could be anybody. If you see something and you're a fan of them, go ahead and defend them. Because at the end of it, yeah, go ahead and defend them or attack them. Whatever you want to do. Do what you got to do. You have a voice, especially on X. Vash, let me see. Oh yeah, I got you. So this is Jade. Loved Superman, FKA Jade. You can take anybody's side because you're a fan. You're entitled to do what you want to do. So don't listen to people. But anyways, based on the video, you know, like when you could just feel something like, bro, if you watch this video, this is legit satire between a couple. Cause like how I was saying at the beginning of the stream, when you're in a relationship, you say things to that partner that if you were to put out in the public, it would seem crazy. If I'm at a party with my girlfriend and I see her in a dress, see her in her fit, whatever she's wearing, and I say, yo, babe, yesterday at the party, you look so, and I wanted to blank, I wanted to do this, I wanted, you know what I'm saying? You can sound aggressive, but she understands the concept. So to her, to the girl, to my girlfriend, when I say stuff like that, she might say like, I love that. I love how you talk about me like that. I love how you want to do that to me. I type it to her, right? And she understands what I'm saying, but you then expose that message, it might come off as me being weird. No, bruh, when you're in a relationship, you say things, so it might come off as weird. In this video, I hope he actually plays it. In the video, right, he talks about doing something in her sleep. You can hear the satire behind that, bro.
Ex-girlfriend, and now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this all seems completely out of character.
I really grew up watching Cory just to find out he's a weirdo,
while others are obviously coming to his defense.
I never have and never will watch CoryxKenshin, but it's no funny seeing nerds on Twitter with a parasocial relationship with him trying to cancel him for being toxic in and on and off a relationship.
So all of the information we have right now does come from the ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name Panda Ninja XX Official.
And I love how you blurred that out, first of all. Hey, cause yo, chat, I didn't think this girl, you know what I'm saying? She really turned different. How did Cory stay, you know, religious and true to himself, very genuine person, and then his ex-girlfriend, you know, she doing something.
Ex-official. And she posted 3 slideshows on TikTok, which she titles The Truth About Your Favorite YouTuber, adding, I'm not doing a story time, I'm sharing what I lived. If it feels heavy, it's because it was. Also saying content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty. I mean, just based on the sheer amount of buzzwords she used here, I thought, god damn, this dude must have done some really bad shit. She starts out
Wait, low-key? I might be yapping. Yo, YouTube, please don't cuck me. I did not know of this right here. I feel like I should have done my research, right? Before I started yapping. I really came after his defense though. But whatever. Anyways, yeah. Let me hold on, bro. It sounds like I'm riding right now. Pause. She's in a TikTok live stream right now talking about it. All right, we'll check that after. Like with toxic behavior that can happen whether it's intentional or not. She got hurt, yes, but she cheated. And randomly bringing it up when he was not spoken to her in how long? True. He said he was toxic and emotionally. Oh, she said he was toxic and emotionally abusive. I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clean way to start, just that familiar weight in my chest while the world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me.
Saying that the world doesn't know the real Cory and that he was hiding her from the world during the duration of their relationship. She even questions his religious acumen here. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count.
Oh.
You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She goes on to say that Cory met her when she was at her lowest, and that he made her feel important. She also alludes multiple times to the idea that he ghosted her, or that he emotionally abused her, and that when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found.
To be fair though, the ghosting, from what I understand, came after she cheated, which I would have done the same thing. He's not even here to defend himself, bro's on a break. Facts. You recording? Yes, I am. On Twitter though, they were like, Cory's the only person to beat the accusations or the allegations without saying a word. Yo.
You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things that you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. And it seems like they had a complicated on and off relationship. She alludes to the idea that he apparently cheated on her in public. And then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another girl. He goes on to claim that this was his sister, and she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow, and over she questions his position as a role model on YouTube, and really the entire image that he presents in his content to his audience, claiming that part 2 would be even heavier. And honestly, this first post I really saw as a nothing burger. Like, wow, man has a relationship with a woman of age. Yes, maybe he led her on or he knew he had her wrapped around his finger, but nothing criminal or even immoral to me. Now in part 2, we see some actual messages exchanged between the two of them. Apparently they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress.
Chat, why are we talking on Xbox messages? You know what I'm saying? Discord, I get it. Well, it would make more sense on Discord, right? But even still, like, chat, I would not want you guys to be talking a certain way through Discord, man. Keep it cordial, keep it friendly. Discord is a dangerous place, and come on, bro. But I could say that, but what's stopping her from even like exposing like text messages? You know what I'm saying? It's technically the same thing, but do you see where I'm coming from? Like, why Xbox though? Why is it when someone comes back on the platform they get canceled? Well, we don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. She probably bought Game Pass or something.
Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spin the block for a booty call, apparently making light of himself ghosting her in the past. You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck up your life some more.
Crazy.
What? That was a joke, jeez. I was just asking. Now she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him feel powerful. I mean, honestly, I think the dude just wanted to hit it again, seeing if it was a possibility. She claims, though, that he somehow threw the fact that she was
this is the one we didn't. I'm glad I'm the same. I don't have anyone a double hit bummer. The difference between you and I, though, is that I don't do it with just anyone. She said because I was abused. I'm not saying that for you to feel bad or whatever, but you to understand. I know you told me that. I didn't know I got lumped into the category with the person that did that. It was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real.
Apparently assaulted in the past by someone else in her face in doing this. She says that he used her when he wanted sex, and he comes back and says that this wasn't the case and that he genuinely loved her. But that apparently during the time
I didn't see this either. Backpedal. You were never used for sex. I need to make sure you understand that I loved you. Like I said, didn't have my shit together. You loved me. How is that possible?
Relationship, his life was all over the place. And despite previously claiming that she did not care about his money or status in the first part, she makes the assumption here that his life is all roses because he has money and fame, which obviously we've seen countless examples that's not always the case. A lot of times more money, more status, well, it brings in a lot more problems for someone, especially mentally. And also,
So the reason why I don't believe this, and again, this is just me being a fan, right? And then seeing what's in front of me, him being a YouTuber, is that it just doesn't make sense because he's really very tapped into his religion. It's not that he's happy because of the money and the fame or whatever. I feel like he's just happy because of his family and his love for God. Like, the money is nice from what he made us see, right? The money is nice, right? He's able to, remember what he was talking about, the thing with the salon for his mom and stuff like that? Like, the money is nice, but at the end of the day, it's his religion and his family that keeps him happy, in a sense.
for the record, in her trying to expose him in this way, tells me that she is being very vengeful and really trying to turn his fans on him.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the way she titled this slideshow series. She was also trying to do like TikTok trends around the topic.
And yeah, and even the messages don't sound like Cory. Bro, has he like cursed, whatever, used bad words in the past? I want to say maybe, right? We're all human, so actually I'll just say yes. I think he has. Like, we're all human. But for him to type that on the Xbox messages to a girl and be that super direct, it don't seem like Cory, bro. Like, that just don't make sense. Like, at your grown-ass age, at the size that you're at your fame level, the way you perceive yourself or present yourself, I mean, as being this religious person, you gonna say, I'm just trying to F up your life some more? Like, that don't even sound right.
To here in a second.
What's up, RNA
Now,
fanboy?
apparently at some point this woman was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible.
Wait, what's going on?
Was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible. She says she was diagnosed all the way back during the pandemic, saying that she felt more alone than ever. And so she apparently reaches out to him, and she shares this single text from him, allegedly, where he says, "That was the most passive-aggressive cancer review ever." With absolutely no other context, we don't know what she said to him before that, how she said it, or how long it had been since they had even talked. Claiming that seeing that text was harder than the diagnosis itself. I mean, come on. I
don't care about that part. I don't care about that part. Because I mean, again, it probably just goes back to the nature of Cory, right? I guess she was expecting him to be like, oh my God, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, I'm sorry, this, that, and the third. I specifically don't like when people trauma dump. It's like, I didn't ask for that. I wasn't ready for that. And like, if you just, right, if we go through a period where we don't talk and then you say, you want to reach out to me and then tell me this about cancer, this, that, and that, it's just like, I didn't ask you for that. In light of allegations or whatever, this has nothing to do with anything. If that's how Cory responded, that's how he responded. I don't care about this. I don't care.
I mean, she's basically acting like he says, well, that sucks, bitch, kick rocks, and then blocked her. Like, there is truly not enough context here.
Oh, that's true, and then there isn't any context. It comes across like she is fishing for sympathy, exactly. Which, again, I will say, I'll be like, what? Like, oh man, like, but low key, I would also in my head be like, damn, like, I wasn't asking for that, or like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could ease into it and stuff like that and then say, oh, by the way, I don't want to, put this on you or whatever, but like that happened. I went to the doctors and I have cancer. Then it's like, oh man, like,
make a judgment about one single text message.
This is out of context.
But she claims that message showed his true character. And she even brings his mother into this, saying that he should know better because she went through something similar with cancer, which I think is so out of bounds and fucked up for her to say. Now, she claims she survived the cancer, thankfully, and this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Cory was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them but liked to keep them around.
What?
She goes on and on about speaking her truth.
That doesn't even matter. You keep women around but don't commit. That, bro, leave, like, bro, that's too personal. You know what I'm saying? Chad, that is okay. You get into a relationship but you don't commit to it. Maybe you got a lot going on. Maybe you have goals and ambitions and stuff, and you just don't see yourself in a relationship. It's fine. It does suck though if you lead them on, have them thinking that like, yeah, we'll be something one day, and then it's not. I can see that being a problem, but like, this has nothing to do with nothing. You're throwing shit at nothing. You know what I'm saying?
To them, but like to keep them around.
And bringing the mom too?
Cancer, thankfully. And this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Cory was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them, but liked to keep them around. She goes on and on about speaking her truth and holding Cory accountable, really painting the picture that what she's doing here is some brave act. And then she also shares this video of the two walking down a hallway where she says, POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He only wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
I'm still on.
Oh, there it is.
Then I woke up again and it was awful.
Did you watch me sleep?
Hmm?
Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
You do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
Literal.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of.
That's humor, bro.
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong,
I don't even, you know what I'm saying? That I'm sorry to tell y'all, but that goes back to my point. When you are in a relationship, you may say things like I hear the satire, I hear the sarcasm in his voice. They're both laughing. That's what it is. Clearly a dark humor joke. In relationships, you say stuff like that. I'm telling y'all, chat, like I want to bring examples, but that me and my girl would say, but like, I really can't think of anything. But again, if you then take this information and like expose it, it can seem a certain way, but you two being the couple, no, it's just banter. Vash, Corey doesn't be on social media for real, and when he was looking at the girl, he didn't know until someone told him in public. Corey probably don't know what is going on. This piece, I just realized all this is bullshit. Everything she just said should have been between them in a personal level. It seems like she's upset at him ghosting her. And then there's this video of him touching her, right? But then she clearly stated, oh no, I wasn't talking about SA. So then what is the point of all these messages? If he didn't essay you, there was no reason for this video to come out. And if you're upset about him ghosting you, then that's something you talk to him about. Not posted on social media trying to get him canceled with no end goal here. This seems like you have a problem with him. I don't know, bro. Go handle that.
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something. But granted, these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while
No, bro. You see, but no, it doesn't. It's not that it seemed weird or toxic. How could that seem toxic? That's just dark humor banter. It's not weird at all. That's what I'm saying. Watch that again, bro. What about this is weird or toxic? Dude, there's no way people go in public and they're like, like, yo, please joke around with your significant other. Please have a humor. Please laugh with each other. I don't get it.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
This is
Corey,
not
what
weird,
did
nor
you
is
do?
it toxic.
You know.
Because I'm seeing it. This is not weird, nor is it toxic, because I'm seeing it from a relationship viewpoint. Now, if you're single and you're lonely and you don't understand this humor, then I don't know what to tell you. I tell you, watch you in your sleep and eat the hairs off your head in your sleep. Exactly. Chat, she literally does that, bro. Jocelyn be talking about, yo, woke up to pee and I was just staring at you. And then I ate the mosquitoes off your head or something. Like, insinuating that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a monkey or something. Like, come on, bro. Even me just explaining that made me feel weird. But when you're in a relationship, bro, you get the humor.
This came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of.
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
And
Now,
this
don't get
also
me
seemed like a genuine laugh, not like a I'm uncomfortable type of laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something. But granted, these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while editing this video, I found this clip where she was being interviewed on TikTok Live last night, and she talks about the things that Corey said in that clip, making it pretty clear that she knew it was a joke.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that.
But people are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that that was the essay video.
That video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment, a nice one. Like, can y'all listen? That is what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She did also post this video trying to capitalize on a TikTok trend.
Bacon avocado.
What? I did not edit the video. This is how it was originally. And what happened?
He hurt me really bad.
No one.
And I'm not the only one.
I mean, come on, guys.
This is so cringe to me. That was a bacon avocado. I don't be, hey, but I don't be on TikTok. Like, what about posting all it? Like, how did he hurt you though? Like, someone breaking up with you is not hurting you. I'm not gonna lie, that's not hurting you. That's just, you felt hurt, sure, but he didn't hurt you. If someone ends something, they didn't hurt you, bro. I don't even know what's going on, bro. How did he hurt you and how do you feel hurt? Like, no.
And I'm not the only one.
I mean, come on, guys. You cannot tell me that this isn't at least a little bit about clout or revenge. I mean, at the end of the day, it really just seems like Cory was playing the fields, having fun with a couple of different girls. Yes, maybe some of them thought that it was something more serious, but either way, the guy did not do anything illegal. He had a fully consensual relationship with this woman. This is something that she said during a TikTok live just last night.
Between me and Cory. Like,
y'all are,
the essay happened to me when I was younger.
a whole
And
different person.
and it has nothing to do with him. Like, and I said that many times in my letter. I never said it. You guys kind of assume because of his wording in the video that
So
he's
what is the
saying
point?
something weird, like, but he was being playful and he was like saying like things like
Thank you for saying
like,
that.
to laugh, like we were like, that's something we both laughed at. Like, that's something that didn't make me feel uncomfortable about him. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video. But and I'm gonna say this again, I never said he SA'd me. I never said he SA'd me.
So
I'm
what
gonna
is
say
the
it one more
point?
time for
I
everybody.
never said that.
I know, like you know.
So what is the
because
point?
You've been talking about it, you've been saying it over and over again. They're not listening because, like, some of these people, like, don't have a brain, obviously.
So yeah, it was kind of just one of those things where it was really
So what's
none
the
of our
point of the
business.
posts? I'm so confused. Where we at, 921? Do you hear yourself? You knew I'd survived. They say you knew how hard it was to feel safe in my body, and you used that as leverage just to remind me how far you've gone. So she's just upset that he is a bad human for not caring, going about it the way he did, aka not like caring for how she's feeling, but just seeing her as kind of like a body, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to F her or what? I just feel like if she's mad at him, go handle that with him.
Just one of those
She's just
things
doing it to destroy his image. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
where it was really none of our business. Nor do I really give a shit if someone I watch for entertainment leads people on in their personal life.
Exactly.
I mean, as long as he wasn't doing anything illegal or
100.
immoral, like I said earlier, I guess I just kind of think, who cares? Like, even the messages that she showed, they were either out of context or they seemed to be blown way out of proportion,
Thank
like
you.
when he was merely joking around or saying something else that we truly have no idea what prompted that response. And the other thing is, like, how he chooses to present himself in his professional life, in his videos and his streams is really his choice.
True.
Like, honestly, the way she set this entire thing up, you would think he was out here on some Diddy shit, or maybe like some Minecraft YouTuber activity,
That's
but
what
it was
I
really
thought.
none of that.
I thought he was like going crazy. I'm like, yo, no way my GOAT Cory did that. But yo, chat, I'm telling y'all right now, like he said, the way he presents himself professionally, I could see him being like that also in public or like in private or whatever. You could even see him how he acts during other people's content, like that one person that they did vlogs with in Japan, or like with Dashi when they vlogged or took pictures or whatever. You see him outside of his professional environment. So when you see him outside of his professional environment, you can see how he is with people. Poised, poised. It just doesn't, it don't even make sense. But if this did happen, he didn't commit a crime, and I don't see anything wrong with this, because at the end of the day, these two people have to handle that, bro. You don't go around and put out of context text messages, or if you feel a certain way about him, you don't try to ruin his image or run a different narrative or whatever it is, bro. Like, you do that in private because it can come off as weird or it just doesn't even make sense. Like all this just doesn't
No,
even.
it's just
well,
crazy
it doesn't
to me
even have
because
to
when I saw
happen.
this last night, the way that people were talking about it on Twitter, the way his fans were reacting, you would
Yeah, you see that? After doing my research, that nibba gotta go. What research did you do last night? There was one video and 2 pictures of text messages.
way his fans were reacting, you would think this guy did like the absolutely worst thing in the world when it really just seemed like maybe he played this girl with very loose evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe you guys will disagree
Like, what
with me in
research?
the comments, but nothing about what he did here screams like, oh, this guy needs to be canceled to me. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this topic down below. If you're out there and you're a big fan of Cory,
Bro, this was just baloney from the beginning. Come on now, look. Kai Cenat's purposely ignoring Aiden Ross's calls and refusing to call him back. Bro, nobody care about that, bro. CoryxKenshin, the first YouTuber to beat the allegations without saying a word. And you know what, chat? He ain't coming back. And I genuinely hope he does not bring this up. He does not need to give her time of day. He does not need to shine light on this. The girl started it and the girl ended it herself. If he did not commit SA, then none of this matters, because at the end of the day, them two gotta hash it out in private, bro. I never liked that. I never liked when text messages get exposed. When things get sent out, you and that person know the vibe, know the context of it, know the tone of the text messages as well. You know what I'm saying? If I say to you, fuck off, in the text message, you might read it and be like, damn, like, why is he so angry? But that's not how I meant it. Like, yo, like, get out of here. Like, bro, fuck, like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, bro. Yo, Cory, you good, bro. Ain't nothing crazy, man.